Hello guys, welcome to the Wars and Weapons channel. In my two last videos I've been talking about the first crusade and the second crusade. Now in this video we're not going to talk about the third crusade, and just to keep things fresh on the channel. In this video we're going to talk about a weapon that is used in the crusades and far before that. The weapon we're talking about is the sword, one of the most common weapons in or around throughout the entire history before the invention of firearms. Now, this weapon has been providing service to humans from around 5,000 years ago, and it first made an appearance in the shape of a sharpened stone on the head of the stick in order to help humans skin animals, such as axes were actually the first ever tool that was developed by humans. They were used to cut trees, they were used to hunt animals sometimes. But skinning with an axe required much skill and was pretty difficult. There would be lots of meat going to waste during the skinning, and there would be a lot of skin still left on the animal's body. So in order to stop this problem, they had to think about something. The problem with axes was that they were more towards being a blunt weapon than a sharp weapon. So you would have to skin it like this, which was not so good. So they decided if they shorten the handle and make the blade sharper and more straight, you can easily cut through the flesh like this. So it led to the invention of the first ever appearance of the sword being identical to a knife, because knives are actually swords. Now it evolved and evolved throughout the years and actually became the main weapon for hunting. Axes were transformed to becoming the main weapon of cutting down trees. Because the sword actually had more penetration power, they could easily penetrate through the thick skin of any animal. They were used mainly for hunting. After that, bronze was discovered, and they started making swords bigger in order to have more a better sharpening edge and be able to hit distances further. Now the advantages of bronze to stone were actually lots of them. It was lighter because they needed a lot less bronze than they needed stone for their swords. So it was also it has a more cutting edge. Like with a knife, it had to be sharpened a lot and could not penetrate the target or cut through flesh that easy. But with bronze, it had to be sharpened less and could actually cut pretty well. After that, even a better and cheaper material was discovered to evolve the sword to the form we see today. It was iron. The iron was discovered, and so they decided to make swords out of iron, and actually they decided that they can also make lots of variants, each for different jobs, such as curved swords were better for speed and maneuverment, like on horseback. The Cossacks, actually, who are pretty good at horse riding, they use curved swords in order to be able to cut through their opponents while maintain their control on the horse. And as it does not cut or go into the flesh of the opponent, it just slashes the vital parts of their body. It was far more maneuverable and didn't actually penetrate the body, so you'd have to take it out. But there was only one problem. It was not easy to take it out of the handle. You had to give it a curve in order to get it out of the handle, which led to the invention of another form, which was the katana in Japan. It was something that had a better cutting edge, was straight, and also could easily be wielded like this. So it saved them at that. And the problem with it was on horseback they couldn't use it as well as curved swords. So then later on it led to the creation of long swords, which were pretty popular in Europe during the crusades. Now the long swords were usually twice the size of me, and were sometimes would have to be wielded with two hands in order to maintain full control on them, because they were too heavy to wield with for one hand. So in order, they could use it to penetrate the enemy, they could use it to slash them, but penetrating was the main kind of attack they would use with their long swords because it was not so good at cutting, but when it came to penetration, as it was said, it was pretty long and pretty big. It would hurt the body with gut and slash lots of the vital organs of the body. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the war bell to be notified of the wrestling wars that may occur on the channel later. Anyway, let me know what should my next video be in the comments, and stand by for the next video.